Thanks for tuning back in Painting Pros. I'm the publisher Pete Sobek, and I'm joined today by 4 pros from across the country. Thanks for joining us. Let's meet them now.
Hi, I'm Dave Scaturo with Alpine Painting.
Hi, my name is Caroline Amaran from Amaran Group, Miami, Florida.
Hi, my name is Jason Phillips with Phillips Home Improvements.
Hi, my name is Cole Palea. I'm with Novo Painting and Property Services in Seattle, Washington.
Our next Pro to Pro session focuses on the importance of leadership and cash flow. Let's jump back in with Jason.
So, Pete, right here, I keep this Kool-Aid pitcher in my studio, and this is actually an icon around here at my company. That back in the day, the term "drink the Kool-Aid" started off as not a really good term, but when it's changed throughout the years. But I grew up drinking Kool-Aid. I think of summertime, friends, family get-togethers, sunshine, swimming pools, all of that stuff. And to me, it's an icon of teamwork for us and good times together. And at our team, the culture that we built here, and not just me, my leaders and everybody here contributes to this, is a culture of teamwork. And we literally use the term "drink the Kool-Aid." And if you don't drink the Kool-Aid here on our team, you just simply don't fit in, and it becomes obvious very quickly. But we want team members that are all in, and they proved that to me when the way they responded to the COVID. And then I went to my team and I said, "Hey guys, I'm drinking your Kool-Aid right now because I believe in you and what you're doing, and you guys are so amazing." And it's just a symbol of someone that's all in. And don't we all want teammates, employees that are all in at our company? Because when we're all in, we can do so much more. And it's about building a culture and really taking care of one another. And so we took the term team and paired it with the word family. And I came up with teamily. And so I always have to explain it, but internally everybody knows what a teamily is and who the teamily is. And so that culture of, when we work together, we care about each other, we will thrive together.
Cole, how about you?
I'm originally from Hawaii, and the island is a small place. You burn one person, your reputation is screwed, right? And there's a big thing that we live by, and it's aloha spirit, unconditional love, nothing's up my sleeves, come my house, eat, let's play music, let's drink, and then leave, and I'll see you tomorrow, right? And I think that spirit has really helped me, being in Seattle, stay true to how I was raised from with my parents, and be able to share that spirit with our team, and really try to support them in that way. What I'm finding is that the more I answer that call to my roots, for some reason, it's the outside perception is it's more of authenticity and genuine of who I am, and it allows me to attract the same it allows me to attract people with the same type of values, or who actually who find value in our approach. And the people who don't, it's okay. Like it's really fine. But that's how I've discovered more about myself as not a painting contractor, but as a businessman, entrepreneur, and how to stay true to self. And it's a constant work every day to really be like, hey man, I'm talking in my broken English. Can people understand me sometimes? And my friends are like, hey, you've been in the mainland for 20 years, man. What, and I just can't help it. That's who I am. And I found that if I just embrace it more and more and more and more, and make it louder and louder and louder, for some reason, it results in positive things for our company, and that's been really a feel good thing in this whole time for me.
Dave, how about you?
I'm very lucky that I have my 2 brothers as business partners, and we got on top of this as quickly as we possibly could. We reached out to our network of contractors and trusted advisors, and we put together a plan in place to, even though we didn't have the answers and there was a lot of uncertainty, we wanted to create an idea of what the future could look like and what we could do to help keep our employees safe and keep working. We analyzed what would happen if all of our work just stopped. How long could we sustain the company? What our burn rate was. We did our absolute best to respond appropriately, not react without good intention, and stay calm and level-headed for everyone around us, so that they didn't see that, everybody's scared, but we wanted to be that calm in the storm so that people could, be attracted to and feel like they're protected in this whole thing.
How was everybody managing their cash flow?
We did everything in our power at the beginning to ensure that we were going to be here and not only survive this pandemic, but thrive at the end and be ready. So when it comes to cash flow, that was a big concern. We took money. We're very fortunate that our company has been around for 45 years. We've saved for this rainy day. We have a lot of equity built up in the company. We made good, smart decisions so that we could weather this storm. We understand that in a service-based business, you could have up years and down years. So we had several up years coming into this, and we had that pot saved away for today. We took out money from our line of credit through the bank. We talk with our bankers and our accountants regularly. We let them know that, we're doing these things as a proactive measure to make sure that we're going to be in good shape because there is some uncertainty. We cut spending across the board. We cut all the perks, company lunches. We cut down on, credit card use. We did all these things in preparation for the unknown. We did originally make some concessions and cut back on some of our workforce. We asked our management team to take a 25% pay cut, including the owners. And then the minute the opportunity arose where the CARES Act came into play and the PPP, small business loans, was available, we jumped on it and we're literally the first contractor in our region to take advantage of it. We worked so diligently to ensure we could get that money in and in the appropriate manner that the minute we got that money, all the employees had their full compensation restored. Everyone was hired back. We started opening things back up. There was a breath of fresh air for us, and it was just what we needed.
Adeline, your thoughts?
What I'm thinking is I'm going to try to change my approach. And now I'm going to concentrate in the government projects because 99% of our work is condominium associations. And right now, they have to pay their monthly, association. And most of them they're not paying. So they're behind on the payments. And I'm a little afraid to continue with the projects and I don't get paid. So right now what I'm doing, before this, I have 6 projects going on. And right now I'm only working on one.
Jason, what do things look like to you?
I tell you what, Pete, I believe that cash is king. And some years are a little leaner than others. And so, what we did is we immediately contacted every vendor we deal with, whether it's materials, landlord, and, anyone that we spent any significant money with, and just said, hey, we don't know what's going on here. We value our relationship, but we may need to talk about, some type of alternate temporary arrangements. And although we didn't end up needing any of that, we had very favorable conversations because, our vendors, whether it's Sherwin-Williams or whoever it is, they care about our business. They value our account long-term, not just today. Yeah. And so I was very pleased with the feedback that I got from all of our vendors. But I think when you just are open and honest about them, about what's going on, that goes a long way with them. Instead of just, you don't pay your bill and you don't answer your phone and they're wondering what's going on. But when you communicate up ahead of time, you can formulate a plan together that's going to help get you through whatever you're dealing with.
Cole, what are you seeing?
I think the creativeness of how we're thinking about, it's not only about paint right now. Yes, we're painters, right? That's a given. we're there to refresh, environments, exterior, interiors, and all of that. But to think outside the bucket, if you will, a little, to see how we can contribute to our communities and how that actually benefits our business has been really, especially in this time, has really been a huge eye-opener for me, and has made me feel like just doubling down on it, because it's at the root of our company values and who we are, and it's fitting, it's genuine, it's authentic, right? I'm the first to admit I'm not a painter by trade. Yeah, I'm the youngest of a contractor family, and I'm always the grunt worker, no matter how old I am. And so I'm used to taking that trash, grabbing the tools, getting the lunch, and being that real support level. And it took me years to really embrace it. And in this time, I found myself tapping into that.
Hey, Cole, you mentioned something about, and it lit me up, because you said, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I think like an entrepreneur, and I'm always looking for opportunity. Question for the group, and I think Adeline kind of talked about this a little bit as well. Do you see yourself opening up a new revenue stream somewhere that maybe you would have never thought of before?
I was also thinking, like to do something that I never ever imagined, because right now, the raining here is like they're calling me for roof repairs and leaks. And I'm like, wow, I'm doing a lot of, repairs, roofing, because they don't have the lift. They don't have the equipment to go up to and I'm like, wow, I think this is a good opportunity to do something else, And, you say that, and I'm like, well, you know what? Now I'm thinking to have some, because actually every time they do roofing, after the roofing, the painting came. So I was thinking to open up another field and add something else to the business, because I started with my father as a painting contractor, and I was also doing paving that I'm doing right now, but it's very slow. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm going to do something else and add something with roofing, because my painters, they're following me and they do whatever it has to do. And so I think that's another opportunity, something else that I'm going to be, open to.
Dave, any additional thoughts?
Pete, something that we're pursuing is, and we mentioned the disinfecting and sanitizing. So we're promoting cleaning, sanitizing, disinfecting for today, and then providing microbicidal paint for tomorrow, for the future. We actually put together a promotion with the help of Sherwin-Williams called Painter for a Day, where we were encouraging our clients to utilize our services, where we would come out, we would clean your facility, disinfect it, and then we would apply a microbicidal paint called Paint Shield by Sherwin-Williams that would help kill airborne pathogens. Now, the testing is not there to state that it's going to kill COVID-19. That's not what we're saying. But the testing is there to prove that it has killed MRSA, staph, and other airborne pathogens. And we found that there was not many were jumping out, because it's still kind of new, but it's opening people's eyes that a pandemic like this could happen, and people who are willing to do anything to protect their employees and patrons of their businesses are open to trying this out.
That wraps it up for this session. We'll be back for the third Contractor Forum, where our 4 painting pros share with us what's ahead for them. See you then.